If you've been struggling, trying out different modules and different strategies, but none of them work, I've got the perfect thing for you. This video will actually give you the silver bullet strategy, which is the best strategy to use in 2025. Make sure you listen very carefully to this video and let's just get straight into it. So, the first thing you need to do is only trade within the London kill zone, which is from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. All right, on the 5-minute time frame. Also, you need to mark out the highs and lows of your Asian session. So I'm going to do this exactly right now. So let's see, the highs of Asian session are right here. You're just gonna mark out the highs and you'll mark out the lows also. We do this because we need to see which side of Asian session actually gets swept, which side of liquidity gets swept, so we can aim to take the trade towards the other side. All right. So now what we need to find out which side is actually gonna get swept. So if I play price forward, we're just gonna wait to see which side actually. Let me just lengthen these. And you can see right there the highs have completely been swept. So this is the highs of Asian session right now, and it's completely been taken out by price. Okay, so once it's actually taken out, all we need to do now is find a breakage of structure where the fractional highs slash the lows have been swept, and we can reinforce this market structure shift with an engulfing candlestick if possible. All right, so what we mean by this, we need a market structure shift of fractional lows. Okay, so I'm gonna play price forward and I'm gonna wait for price to actually break on itself, which means we need to take out a fractional low. But which of these actually is the fractional low? It could be this one, it could be this one, or it could be this one. Okay, that's what you might be asking, but the truth is it's all of them. Okay, you can see any fractional low has one condition: the candle before it, which is right here. Let me just mark it. Candle before it and the candle after it cannot go below it, okay, or cannot break this one candle that you're looking at, which means this is actually valid for our trade. So what I'm going to do now is just wait for price to take this out, and there we go. We've completely just taken out this candle, right? Once we got this candle taken out, all we need to do is actually use our Fibonacci tool. I have it set to my 50% zone and 0 to 1 only, but you can actually just use this normally, and you can see right here we have the perfect, this would be our market structure shift right here, and now we have the perfect Fibonacci level. Okay, what we need to do next is actually identify a fair value gap, and we can overlap this with a market structure shift for a higher probability. Okay, so I'm going to do this right now, but just before that, if you're still struggling to actually pass your prop firm challenge, pass phase 1 and pass phase 2, Easy Pass is the best thing for you. Okay, you need to join and we can get you funded. You get free account management and you get a payout. Okay, all you need to do is opt in and then we'll get you a payout as fast as possible. All right, it works on every account size, every account, prop firm, whatever. It works straight away. Click the first link in the description because there's limited seats. There's only 2 spaces left. Make sure you join to secure your spot. You can see so much payouts. Like a Lodi right here, you got a 2K payout, and you can see Washmar right here got an 11K payout. This could be completely you. Start off the new year with something that actually means something. Start off the new year with some action. You need to start taking action as fast as possible. Click the first link in the description if you want to join this, and I'll see you in there. But anyway, all you need to do now is mark out the fair value gap, which is going to be from here to here, and you're going to be entering off of the 50% zone. Okay, so you can see the 50% right here, and I'm going to be entering a low a sell off of this. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right here, and now all you're going to do is put your stop loss, leave it where it is, or you can put it above this candle, whatever, and you put your take profit at 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, right? I'm going to put the stop loss a little bit below, and it's going to be a 1 to 2. So just make sure it's a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, and this is a 1 to 2. So all I'm going to be doing now is playing price forward, and we're going to see exactly how it runs. Okay, so you can see it's entered right there, and it's going, and it's completely just smashed our take profit. Okay, this is how easy and simple this strategy is, but if you actually use it optimally, which I'm teaching you right now, you can make so much profits with it. Now I'm going to show you the next example. Now we're on the next example, but I'm going to be revealing a hidden gem that I never actually say. Okay, you can see how price is actually going in a downtrend. All right, I never actually talk about trends and higher time frames, but in the higher time frame, price is actually going towards the downside, which gives you a slight indication that we're going to be taking sells. Just have that in mind. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is marking out the highs right here and marking out the lows. Once we actually marked out the highs and the lows, you can see right here what we need to do next is find out if price actually takes out the highs or the lows. So I'm going to play fast forward, and you can see it's went all the way up and swept that the highs of Asian session. Okay, it's completely swept this. It was one out of its way. This one you wouldn't really count it because it's already going in a downtrend, but it's actually one out of its way, fueled up so much buying pressure, and it's completely taken out the highs. So what we need to do now is actually find out the breakage of structure where fractional lows have been swept. Okay, so we need to find a market structure shift towards the downside. So if I play price forward, just keep playing it forward, and there we go. We just got a very, very big engulfing candlestick right there. Okay, this even proves even more that we got a very, very good trade coming towards us. So what we need to do now is actually just mark out the market structure shift, which you can see right here. This is it, because the candle before it and after it did not go below it, which makes this the greatest market structure shift we could find. If you really look very, very carefully, you can see this candle is not below this, and this candle is not below this one, which actually gives us most confirmation that we need. What we need to do next is find out our fair value gap, which you can see right here. We've just formed it, and what did I say in this right here? Identify a fair value gap, and we overlap with a market structure shift for a higher probability. All right, so you can see everything's actually piecing together very, very well. And now what we need to do is actually enter this trade. So I'm just going to be putting it right there and putting my stop loss just above this right here, placing my take profit at 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, because I know this trade has so much confirmations, like the downtrend. It has the market structure shift, it has the fair value gap, it has the fractional lows breakage, and also it has our actual trend line. So what we need to do last is just play price forward. You can see it just entered off of there, and now it's just entered again and again, and now it's going towards the downside, and it's completely just smashed take profit. This is exactly what we want to keep seeing, and this is exactly what you want to be doing and using this optimal strategy for 2025, because it will make you profitable in that new year. Let alone all the things that you always say you're going to do this, that, but you never actually take action. Why not start today? Why not never wait for 1st of 2025? Never wait for New Year's. Why not just start today? Join my Easy Pass, and I can get you your first ever payout for 2025 January. Okay, make sure you actually join as fast as possible. I'm going to be showing you the last optimal fundamental level. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you the strategy on a very, very fundamental level. You can see right here we have agent session doing whatever it wants. You can let it do whatever it wants. Once it gets to our trading time, we mark out the highs and we mark out the lows, right? Once we mark out the highs and the lows, what we need to do next is very, very simple. We need to just wait for price to take out either of these. So let's say it took out the highs, like I just did in our trade. This will be liquidity sweep, right? So once this liquidity actually got unswept, all you've got to do now is actually find a market structure shift towards the downside. So if I just play price forward, you can see this is exactly how you want to see price, as I've just shown you. So you can see right here, it's just been swept, and this will be our market structure shift. Let me just mark it out. This will be the market structure shift, but what we need to see next is very, very crucial. We need to just see a fair value gap that overlaps with this market structure shift. So we just got one right here. And once you find one of these, you just place your stop limit and you place your take profit at 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio right here. And all you do is now wait. And now when price actually plays again, it will actually re-enter off of this area, maybe enter twice, and then it will completely go down and smash your take profit. This is exactly what you want to be seeing. Also, there's a massive discount on my mentorship. There's going to be the second link in the description. If you want to join it, make sure you click on that. You can see all the students' results, all the testimonials, everything that you will be provided. Also comes with 1 month free signals. Okay, but anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. Make sure you tune in for the next one, and I'll see you there. Take care.